welcome back to the Brutally Honest podcast. This is episode 3. Obviously there was no episode last week because of personal things going on, but we're back, so it'll be up tomorrow. So that's good. And we're going to talk about some icks, just to have a laugh. It'll be quite chilled, this one, because it's not like really structured or anything, is it? So I think it'll be quite good. And then we might like have a little chat about like Love Island, because the last episode that Charlie had just come in the villa.
Well, he's gone now. He's dripped.
But now he's gone. He was. We assumed. Didn't we? So whether you want to talk about that a little bit first, everything that's gone on.
Well, I said that Andrew's a snake.
Yeah.
And I was right. But you've got like, we've got a little soft spot for him.
Yeah,
snake.
we disagree slightly on this one. I think he is a bit of a dick, but innocently.
But when she came out with someone else and he was like, oh, you're out of order. You're sat next to Coco, mate.
That happened with India and Dami as well. They were both annoyed at each other. I'm like, you've both done the exact same thing. It was weird.
Dami and India, they're massive game players, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I don't even think they genuinely like each other.
And the thing is, like, you don't really see a chick do it.
Yeah.
So that's why I like her a little bit more.
Oh, yeah, I do love her. I really like her.
Yeah, she's like, let the best heartbreaker win.
Yes,
yes. But you know what? It is acceptable for a bloke to do it.
Yeah.
But
it's the same with Ekin-Su.
Yeah, she's cool.
She just.
Did you watch last night's?
Yeah. She's probably going to go for that Adam.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want her to because I like her and Davide.
They've grown on us.
Yeah, I didn't really like her, did I, at the beginning? But she's definitely grown on me. Andrew is a snake. But then Tasha said to Billy, you know, I do really ask, and I'm just like,
do you?
Women just like fucking toxic. I don't care what anyone says. Women just like fucking toxic because he is toxic.
But I think she's just as toxic as him.
Yeah.
I think she's playing a big game. I think she would have. Pardon me. She would have got with someone else way earlier, but she just doesn't want to look like a knob to like the public. She knows that she's going to have to come out soon, and she's going to be like.
I honestly thought like Andrew would be up for elimination yesterday because it was like the last one, and I was like.
So they've been up
by
together.
Yeah.
And then now that they're apart, they've both been saved.
Yeah. So I don't know whether.
Tell you what.
Well, yeah, but then I like Coco. I think she's cool.
Yeah.
But then I would feel like she looks like a bit of a prick. Not because anything she's done, because Andrew's brought her in.
Yeah, it
and
happens to all of the cast of girls, didn't it?
Yeah.
Jay's girl, what's her name? China,
yeah. She was nice, I liked her.
Summer.
Yeah.
Happened to, obviously, Coco. So literally people were just bringing people
and then
back.
Billy, and I'm just like, did you just bring them back just to like make everyone else jealous? Because
do you know what? I've got a theory. I think the producers were like, you've got to bring people back.
Yeah,
because it was weird. Some of it was like, and literally, just, as soon as you get back to the villa, everyone's like, no, don't actually.
Yeah, it's just, I got feelings for that.
Stir things up.
Yeah.
I think Jax would have coupled up, but he panicked.
100 that. Yeah, you could see the panic in his face.
Yeah. He was. I think he saw everyone else's reactions to everyone else coupling up, recoupling it, and then he was like, "Oh, I don't want to be like the bad guy."
But tonight apparently he kicks off, and I'm like,
"Oh yeah, I've seen that." It's like, oh god. But
then I think Adam he was a shit stirrer when he was in before.
Yeah. He probably would have been paid loads to go back on that.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he's a model now. That's what he does now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they're all set up for life, aren't they? When they come out, they've got endorsements and stuff when they come out.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Interesting, but of course you're right about Charlie. Bless his heart.
He's gone.
Do I want to start?
Yeah.
Okay, so should we go for like the icks that the men? The icks that the women have about men.
Mine are like scattered, so I'll just tell you what if it was a woman or a bloke thing.
Okay then. So my first one then, there was this guy I liked, and we went to the park. We chilled on the grass and took our shoes. Very romantic. When I saw his feet, I got the ick immediately. His toenails were too long. One of my icks is like men in flip-flops. I can't do it.
And do you know what I'm like that? Why? Like the sliders with socks on, but really bright white. Like, are you trying to be Jesus? Because he's gone, mate.
Don't like them. Have you seen the sliders that they're wearing now? They're really chunky, looking croc-like things, and you can just see 4 little toes, like little.
Oh yeah, I've got Crocs. I haven't got those. I mean, I love me Crocs.
They're like the ones. They're not Crocs. I don't think.
Oh, I know it's yeah.
They've got them on in Love Island.
But
And
it
they're all
looks-
weird colours.
Yeah, but they look like it's like a monster on your face. Yeah, no, I
Hate
don't
it.
mind.
Hate it. A guy I had gone on a few dates with picked his boogers while driving and wiped them on the seat in front of me.
I would have gone, oh, you dirty bastard.
Oh,
I would
my-
have said something.
Oh, I don't think I could have. I would have been too.
No, I would have
Just-
said something. Oh, no.
Why do men as well eat their bogies?
Do you know what I don't get about? Why do men sit there with their hands down their pants?
Don't know.
Is it a comfort thing?
Don't know.
Or is it because they're with like a strong woman and they just want to make sure they still got them intact? I just don't get it.
It might be because it's like flopping around, isn't it? So it's maybe
Like people,
uncomfortable.
I've seen like blokes do it in like public, and I'm like, dude, seriously, there's
Imagine
like
if we
kids.
did that.
Oh, we wouldn't be able to.
Wouldn't
And
be
then
able to
they
go,
walk
but-
around in tops, like without their tops on when it's
Yeah.
really hot, and I'm like,
Jealous.
yeah.
I'll be tripping over mine.
Oh, I'd be doing roly polies on mine. Let me tell you.
Oh God. Okay, do you want to
Yeah.
do a couple then, just so that I'm not
I've got
talking for
quite
like
good
an
ones.
hour and a half?
Chasing a ping pong ball is just never okay for anyone.
Oh yes, that is so.
Do you know? And it's not like it, I don't think it's an ick, but it's really awkward.
It's so awkward.
You're like, bruh, just let it stop.
or if you drop it,
Yeah.
you drop a piece of litter and you got to like.
And the wind is going. Yeah. I'm just like, mate, it's gone. You're not going to save the
Oh.
planet with just one thing. It's gone.
And
Just
they're
let
like
it go.
crouched over and oh yeah,
No.
I'm with you on that
No.
one. Disgusting. Vile.
Him walking angrily in flip flops.
Ah! yeah.
Yeah, I just.
You can't walk it.
I've been watching Stranger Things, so I'm a bit.
Oh
like, my
really?
God.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, it's my cat.
Yeah.
They've been a third host.
Oh, this one is not an ick, but it's fucking awkward. When he asks a retail worker for help and they don't hear him. But I've done that before. I'm like, excuse me. And then I go, excuse me! And everyone's like, oh my god.
Oh my god, no!
That is someone's
That
ick.
is so awkward. Or if like you're at a restaurant, Matt did this
Can I have the bell?
when we went on
No,
holiday,
in the men.
and they don't hear, and
They're
they're like,
like, yeah. Oh yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah, I did. You want another drink? Yeah. I did. I didn't mean to. Oh no.
oh, cringe.
When his laces are done up really tight and the bow is massive.
Oh
Do
yeah.
people still do that?
I don't like the big chunky trainers, chubby trainers.
No. Do you know, back in the day, and I mean, I'm 35 now, so I used to wear Nike Air Maxes,
Oh, me too. Mhm.
but I used to have like every colour, and they were like prestige, and they were so white. And now I think, I see someone in it, and I think, what the fuck was I thinking?
Oh yeah.
Like, why do people go like, just leave it?
I used to wear at like age fucking 13 Nike Air Maxes or whatever
Yeah.
they were called.
Yeah.
The ones
Yeah.
with like really tight like tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah.
I used to think my butt looked really cute.
Yeah.
I was 13, and then I had like this like tank top where you could see like
Yeah.
a bit of my mid.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's
guys.
the fashion now.
Yeah. Oh, now.
Yeah. Do you know what my biggest ick is?
Mm-hmm.
Not biggest, but one of them is, you know, the two pieces. You remember Kappa? You know, like, oh, I know, I'm older than you. But you know, like the Adidas with the stripes down and the stripes down the trousers. You know, like the two.
Oh,
you can
yes,
get the jacket
I know
and the
what you mean.
trousers.
Yeah, yeah.
People wear that now, and I think, like the 1980s, right? They want their shit back.
Yeah.
I just
I don't
know.
know that. It was like bench.
And they have like real slick hair, like, and I'm just like, no.
I know, my mum used to have a go at me for having my hair like slicked back like that.
Yeah.
With like a headband.
Yeah, and like you put like a whole like spray of like hairspray on it.
Hooped earrings.
Yeah, hoop. The bigger the hoop, the bigger the. Just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
It is true.
Shall I do a couple?
Yeah.
A guy I was dating said hollybobs instead of holiday, and my vagina did a 360-degree turn.
Oh, I like. Yeah, people do
Oh,
that
the
though,
punch.
do they? Oh, Hollybob. Hollybob?
I'm going on my hollybobs. Oh, it makes me cringe so bad, like when I
Oh.
say it out loud.
Yeah, but why?
I
It's
don't-
holiday.
It's not even short.
I'm about to say, it's not even short. A holiday, going on a holiday. What the fuck? That's wrong, man.
disgusting. I'll be like, yeah, I'm not seeing you again.
Yeah, well, don't ring me, I'll ring you.
Ghosting.
Yeah.
he got his mom to cut his toenails for him. He did not have a medical condition or anything that would prevent him from doing this himself. This was not a one-off thing.
Oh my god, Mum.
Can I just say something? I'm going to out my brother here.
Oh,
He's going to kill me.
No.
And he watches this as well. Literally, he was so he's like 25 now, so this would have been like when he was like 20, 18, 19, around that age. So far too old. I caught my mum cutting his toenails. He was laid back like this, just letting her on the couch cut his toenail, and I recorded it. If I find it, I'm gonna like put it at the corner of this video. Literally.
Oh, we were like, yeah, but I think boys and mums relationship. I'm watching. I Love a Mama's Boy.
Ugh.
In obviously it's America because they're so dramatic. I mean, I love Americans, but they're so dramatic. And but it's the extent of like one of the men is like, yeah, my mum will be organising our wedding. You won't have a say. Like, what the fuck?
Why do the mums want that though? Wouldn't you want a close relationship with your daughter-in-law?
I don't know. And like, there's one of them that moved 30 minutes away, and the mum had like fucking mental breakdown. He had to move back. He didn't live with her. He lived like in the same like town as her, and I was just like, no,
I can't be dealing with that.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Cutting your toenail. Why do you need someone else to do that for you? It's just
unless you're massively pregnant and you physically can't get down there.
Oh yeah, of course.
But or you have like a medical thing with it.
Yeah, but I love the way that she's put like it's not just that. Oh, the mum was cutting the toenails. It's he did not have a medical condition or anything.
Yeah.
So she's already thought these things.
Yeah, she's asked
maybe.
the questions. Yeah.
And this was not a one-off thing. So she's done her market research, okay, about this guy.
That's weird.
Next one. He refused to wear deodorant to stop chemicals getting into his skin, but he smoked 15 a day. Even his apartment smelt of BO.
Oh, no. Do you know what? Every time I go on the train, I'm always sat next to the smelly twat, and I just think, like, it's 99p. Like, I understand, like, there's times are fucking hard, but it's 99. I will go and buy you some.
Yeah.
And they're always like real chatty. I'm like, yeah.
Do you know what? I'm just wondering, just in case people like have a go at us, because I was about to say, like, my gran used to always say, pardon me, to my mum and to me, it doesn't cost much for a bar of soap. Meaning, like, it doesn't matter if you're poor, you're struggling. You can still clean. You can still be clean. So I'm wondering if there's maybe like a medical condition or something like that makes you like really sweat, because there's just no. Yeah. Surely you smell yourself. I'm just confused, really.
Yeah, but maybe they don't know. And obviously people aren't going to say, just for the record, you stink.
Oh my god. If Matt didn't tell me that I stunk, I'd be so offended.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. And I would say something, but I think people just don't want to say anything. It's a bit touchy subject, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know why, but it's just reminded me. The other day I bought a new t-shirt. And I was walking into the school gates and someone poked me on the back and I was like, oh, hi, you're right. And she was like, oh, you got your tag hanging out.
I've done that.
It's so embarrassing because everyone's probably like, oh, look at her waltzing in, like, I've not got my new top on.
Were you waltzing in? You were waltzing in, yeah?
No, honestly, it was a fucking Lilo and Stitch top. So to make it worse, you just got Stitch on the front of it.
Yeah.
But she's an angel, sent from heaven. Because if I'd have walked in any further,
and everyone was like,
as
look
I was
at that
going
dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at least so I love that.
Yeah.
And so I think, please, out there, if anyone you know stinks of BO,
just tell them.
But what's funny about this is the fact that he's bothered about the chemicals, but he's smoking 15 a day.
Yeah. So you don't mind getting cancer, you just don't want. But
you don't want deodorant chemicals.
Yeah.
I've got a last one for the. Oh no, this is for the women. I'll do this one. When women share posts on Facebook about some horrible crime story and says, oh, makes me sick, hanging's too good for him. Yeah, we get it. We all hate murderers and nasty people, like, naturally. Why state it like it's brave to say it?
It's true though, isn't it?
I've never thought of that.
It is, yeah.
You do get people doing that, don't you?
Yeah, you think... Yeah, we know, fam. We feel exactly the same as you do.
Also, I'm not going to comment like, oh, really, but he's probably going through a hard time.
Well, he probably had a really hard upbringing. No, he, like, killed people, of course, yeah.
You don't need to share it.
Do you know, fun fact, in China now, they have made it legal for any man that touches a woman, a child, like sexually,
Yeah.
they can be legally castrated.
Can they?
Bring it to England.
Oh my god.
Seriously.
Really?
Yeah, they are. China are years before us anyway. I mean, like technology, everything.
Yeah.
But that is one thing that I agree. Yeah,
Oh,
they
wow.
can. Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can do it now.
But you know, we'll probably get into touchy subjects here, but I watched the Louis Theroux thing
Yeah,
about convicted. I
yeah,
won't say the words because probably get flagged.
yeah,
Convicted P.
yeah,
And they were saying that like he was interviewing people that
Yeah.
had done this to like kids and stuff, and they were saying like even being castrated like doesn't make us stop
It doesn't
because
stop the
it's all
urges,
mental.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
they would just do it in other ways.
yeah.
But
I think
mean,
it
it's a
is
step in the right
mentally though,
direction.
isn't it? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but I think it is a mental thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah, obviously there's something wrong with you to do that, but
Yeah.
it's a step in the right direction because maybe it'll be
Yeah.
a deterrent.
But I just think they, not being horrible, anyone that can do that to a child or a woman just needs a lethal injection. That personal thing.
Yeah.
Because
Just the way.
because if it's mentally, it's not going to change it, is it? Anything you do
Yeah.
isn't going to change.
Mm.
So no.
Just thought about something also as well, which I don't understand. If some lawyer can explain, you know, when they're like, "Oh, this person murdered 15 people,"
Yeah,
and then they say, "But I'm mentally unwell,"
yeah.
right?
I'm mentally unwell. I
Obviously.
don't know about killing people.
Yeah, there's that. Plus, yeah, you're obviously mentally unwell to do that.
To do it, yeah.
But why does that mean that you're going to get away with it or get a lesser sentence?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't get that
I
argument.
don't get that. I don't get it. I mean, I know some people have had horrific childhoods and maybe that was the normal thing to do, that they saw like violence and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
there's just no excuse for it in my book. No excuse for
No.
that shit at all.
And people like that, can they really change? Don't think
I don't
so.
think, if you can do it like 15 times, no, I don't think. I think you're probably gone one too fucking far now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Same. I get it. Like if you're, you know, you kill somebody, crime of passion, or
Yeah.
like someone's done something to your kid and you're getting
Yeah.
revenge. But
Yeah.
when you're like a serial killer,
Yeah, I think
that's not
it's a
going to
bit,
get
yeah.
solved, is it?
No. No.
Yeah.
No, yeah. No.
Do you wanna do a couple?
Yeah.
That went well off on a tangent.
I
there,
know.
didn't it?
Yeah. But we said we were going to do that anyway, didn't we? When it's windy and he's trying to navigate napkins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same vibes as the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
litter.
But do you know what? I've done it there. I'm like, fucking thing, like, yeah. Yeah.
But with a woman though,
Maybe
it's
I'm just a
different.
walking ick.
Oh god, I'm coming to the realisation.
Oh
Yeah, there's
shit,
something
I've just
about-
realised I'm a fucking ick.
It doesn't give the same like vibe though with a woman doing it. Like
I
if a
think we
woman
do a
was
little bit
chasing-
more elegantly, don't
Yeah,
we?
like
yeah.
men are just weird, aren't they?
Yeah, they're walking fucking red flags.
Where are they?
When he asked his mum to sunscreen his back.
Oh, what age are we talking?
Well, if your missus is there, you would ask your missus,
Yeah,
shouldn't
that's true. What the
Or
hell?
am I just being like
That is
facetious?
really true.
It's
Yeah.
true though, isn't it?
Yes, 100%.
Because he didn't say, oh, you know, I was just messing with the kids, so he had to ask his mum. No, he blatantly went out of his way to ask his mum.
Oh no, because I'm just picturing Matt having his mum do that, and I'm just like, no.
I mean, if Matt did that, I'd take the piss out of him for the rest of his
yeah,
life.
I don't think like that. I'd be like,
Yeah.
divorce.
Yeah.
Divorce.
Yeah. People who are rude to service staff.
I had that one down.
So I've
Somebody
got
wrote
I've got the story. I'll set the scene.
that. Oh, okay, yeah.
You're on a really promising date. You've bought your potential partner the drink of their choice. Their eyes are shining, capturing the glow of the dimly lit restaurant. You feel warm, happy, and slightly horny.
Okay.
Suddenly, they turn to the waiter and click their fingers in their face, complaining that their wine glass doesn't have ice in it. You're cringing so hard, you feel you might turn inside out. It's hell.
No. Because
I-
that just.
That would, do you know, I worked in the industry for years, and like, or someone would go, girl, and I'd be like, and I've worked silver service as well,
Yeah, I have. With that,
and I
yeah.
just think, go on, click on me again, and I'll shove that 100 quid at the, do you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yes,
no.
absolutely. Because
There's just no reason why you need to be fucking rude.
No.
Apart from the guy in Morrison's that I just dealt with, because he was just like, He was making out like I was, he's paying me to shop at Morrison's.
Yeah.
No.
You were inconveniencing him
To
by
him.
being in the shop.
So I asked him, I said to him, well, you're fucking fun, aren't you?
Honestly, someone on TikTok said, where is it? When they are rude to members of staff who are not in control of the situation, just trying to help solve problems. Because it's like, that
Why
says
you gotta be rude?
it's everything about you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you're not going to be polite to someone.
Like, you can just relax. Like, it's not their, like, especially with waitresses, if they're like, food's not cooked properly. It's not their fault, it's the chef. Go and have a go at the chef in the kitchen.
I didn't cook it.
I've had before, I used to run pubs years ago, and I had a girl, and I'm not, she was about 16, it was her first job, the chef hadn't cooked the steak right, and they were shouting at her. Like, really, like, degrading her, so I was like, you don't have to pay, but you can just leave. Because you're not making, and she was crying. Like, I'm serious, she cried, and I was like, just don't worry about the bill, just go.
I find working in the NHS or like caring jobs, stuff like that, and waitressing, you really do see the scum of society. I'm not gonna lie, you really do, don't you? Just like how people treat people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's
Like,
horrendous.
you don't have to be a dickhead.
Yeah, just be, even if you think something. Like, me, personally, if I find a hair in my food or I don't like the food, I won't fucking say anything.
Oh, I will.
Because I just think,
I'm
just
not
doing
rude.
my job. So
I just don't. I'm not rude. I just go. I'm really sorry, but this is,
If you're polite.
Yeah, I
then
wouldn't
of
like.
course.
I wouldn't like chuck it. But they made her cry. She's like 16.
Oh, I bet did she quit?
No. She came back. She was really one of my best waitresses. But I think she is a kid, fresh out of school,
That's really sad.
and you're really degrading yourself to shout at a child that's got absolutely nothing to do with your steak.
Yeah,
do you know what I
she
mean?
was in the back
Yeah.
cooking it. My
Yeah.
God. Self-employed boss queens selling products on Instagram to 114 followers with promises.
That's me.
with promises of passive income and financial freedom. You're not an entrepreneur. You're a moron.
Do you know, I've seen it, and I just go, oh, fuck off.
If you're selling something, like you're made, like sweets or like, because I know people do like hampers and things, or bath bombs and all that. That's not what this is. This is like MLMs, I think they're talking about, isn't it? Where like you're selling like other people's
Or it's
stuff.
the women that's got like, the savers card, like you can like double your score with this card. I'm like, oh, fuck off.
Probably, yeah. And it's always the girls that you haven't spoken to for 25 years and they come back messaging you saying, do you want to buy anything?
Yeah, I'm like, no, fuck off.
Yeah, that's quite funny. But bless them. I mean,
you've got to start somewhere, haven't you? But yeah, sometimes I just think, no, not for me.
It's not going to happen. So this one was quite funny. So was dating a girl for a few weeks. She was into earthy things, plants, meditating, yoga,
It's
etc. All that stuff. It was totally cool. But I'd send a quick text to ask how she was feeling or how her day was going, and she would respond with, "I'm feeling curious, strong, and as if nature needs me today." Or she would say, "I've been vibing for 2 days straight. I'm loving it. I don't know why, but that made me want to chew aluminium foil."
What? No, seriously, what? But do you know what? In all seriousness, if that makes her happy, then you crack on with it, Flower.
Yeah, but that's obviously just not the right girl for him.
No, because obviously he's not feeling it, is he? Let's be honest.
She needs a vegan, long hair, like just someone who's like...
See, the thing, I don't mind vegans. Me and you've had a conversation, we have banter about it all the time. I don't mind vegans that don't push it in my face.
Yeah, like
I've been bought, because I mean, I take the piss out of Matt as well. It's just a joke, but I don't mind who you eat what you want. Go eat a fucking tree if that makes you feel happy. It doesn't bother me. Just don't push it in my face.
Yeah, I think that definitely.
And don't make me feel guilty for doing something that I've been bought. Like I've been around horses and farms, so that's how I grew up. I just grew up a lot differently.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. But then, like, if we went out to eat and you had some vegan, I wouldn't judge you for it.
Yeah.
You know, and vegans are really healthy. Like, fair play to you.
That's the thing. It's like, oh god, I'm no means healthy. Please, I wish. Yeah, it's like if someone's eating like KFC in front of me, I'm not like, oh my god, get me out of this room.
Yeah.
You disgusting human being. Da, 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 da. Like if someone wants a conversation with me, like my mum and my brother actually did, and they both went like vegan.
Yeah.
From conversations, but it was because they asked me why I did that and stuff. And it's like, just because I genuinely don't really like the taste of meat anyway, and I just don't want to harm an animal. That's literally it. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, the vegans just really don't do themselves any favours whatsoever.
And it's not all vegans, it's the loudest vegans.
That shout over everyone else.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't mind what you eat, so stop judging me for what I eat.
Yeah, let me eat what I eat.
Yeah.
You eat what you eat. Yeah. Everyone just be happy.
Yeah. But there is some not just vegans, I mean like vegetarians, you know, they are like proper like shouting to the gods, and I'm like, well, power to you, but I'm still going to sit here and enjoy my steak. I'm not going to go home and reflect on my life, because that is my life and that's what I've done.
I think people just come to their own conclusions. Like people might maybe watch a documentary that makes them go, oh, what the hell, I'm never eating dairy again or whatever. But you can't just say to someone, I mean, you should do this, because people are just not. That's not the way to go about it. And by the way, I'm in no means a perfect vegan. Do you know what I mean? But
we've had conversations. We have banter, don't we? So it's to me.
Yeah, she takes me at me being.
Yeah, be a vegan, but that's just what you enjoy eating, and that's what you don't want to hurt. That's fine. That's you know, but yeah, there's some. I've got a friend that's vegan. I didn't even know she was vegan.
Oh really?
Yeah, until we went out for dinner about 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, you're vegan. And she was
that's how you did it.
She was like, yeah. Oh, I said, I'm so sorry. She was like, I used to eat meat. I'm not going to sit here and sage you or something.
That's the point. It's like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh my god, all this holier than thou attitudes. It's like a year ago I was fucking eating whatever. Yeah. I mean, I've just been. My mum was a vegetarian. Yeah. My dad ate meat with my brother, but I just wasn't, and I haven't grown up on a farm. I haven't done any of that kind of stuff. So I've just and you know what I'm like. I'm just fucking annoying. I just love animals so much. If I get a bit of gristle or something in a burger or
that would make me
just puts me off. Yeah. Because to me, I'm just the opposite, where I'm a cow to me is like a dog, and maybe that I shouldn't look at it like that, but I do, and that's just it.
A cow's a dog.
Well,
I know your cat's a dog. You see the size of your cat, that's a dog.
No, in the sense of it's cute. You can have it for a pet.
It's cute. They fucking stink.
So do cats and dogs.
Yeah, no,
and fish. Yeah. Anyway, another tangent. Do you want to do a couple?
Yeah.
We'll probably get some engagement with that conversation.
I know.
Because that will trigger some people like that.
Yeah, but it shouldn't in a bad way, because we're not judging you for being a vegan. No. Yeah. People who say they're looking for a partner in crime.
Oh, no!
Listen, I'll be honest, this also gives me second, third and fourth hand embarrassment. Why does it have to be the same energy saying this one? Cheesy couple cliches make me want to retch, and I'll never apologise for that. It's true.
I'm trying to think. Have I put up a picture of me and Matt and gone this one? Dinner.
No, I don't think you have. Do you know what? I'm sorry, this is going to offend most lads. Okay. But lads that I've been on dating websites years ago, and when they go on, I want someone that I can give my all to.
Yeah.
Well, if your all ain't fucking good enough for the last bit, I don't fucking want it. Do you know what I mean? And it's always the fucking players. Oh. Always the fucking
because they know what to say.
Yeah. It's always someone that you're going to meet, and they're just going to ruin your head. It's always, I'm like that. Nah, no.
The ones that have the perfectly precise bio.
Yeah.
It's you know exactly what to say there.
Yeah.
It's like that Jack's in Love Island. That's why I just really get the ick from him, because he was in Casa Amor, I'm going to do whatever I want and deal with the consequences when I get back. Basically, I'm going to kiss other girls and then just try and win her back.
But you didn't, Jack, because you come back and you cried.
Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, crying like a little baby. That's really cute.
But so is that you're dealing with it, you're just going to cry and throw your toys out?
I just find it so strange.
I think he's so strange, definitely. Yeah.
Because it's like that text that he read out to Paige. Wasn't that the most standard text?
I was just
ever?
like,
how did that win her over?
I was like, did you Google this shit?
It was just the most.
I mean, I love Paige, but I think, have you never been told that?
Yeah, I know. I'm so confused.
Yeah, as a bloke never treated you like and said those words, because I'm fucking confused.
She's beaming. She was just like,
oh my god.
He just basically said,
hell.
"You're beautiful. I'm sorry that I did that. Please have me back. I'm sad."
Yeah, not. I just think you're the one for me. You know, your personality. You make me a better. All of that shit. You fit basically. I fucked up in the villa. Will you take me back? Because I'm crying.
Oh god,
I'm absolutely
not.
off.
I'd be like, no.
But I said that when he came in. He's an absolute dickhead.
Oh yeah, we both said that. I think we were like waving our red flags.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm just when he comes out, I'm just going to try and stick one on him. Be like, there you go, Jack. So you walk down with a red flag because he is.
He is.
I think the one thing that things like you still have to come out of that villa and you've got to live in the real world. If you think him being around 8 girls in in the villa, wait until you go clubbing. And there's like 30, 35 women.
That's the thing, isn't it?
And his DMs are going and nah. Sorry.
I know, that's the thing, and I think that's what that Adam said when he came in, isn't it? That like you got to remember, like everyone's going to get so much attention.
Yeah.
When they come out of here, like, is someone like Jack's really going to stay loyal? Probably.
Well, he
not.
couldn't because she was only gone 3 days.
Yeah.
But do you know what I love when Gemma said? If it's like being on the outside. If you can't go out away for a weekend with your girls, and you come back to him cheating, then he's not a fucking winner. And I was like, go on,
she's amazing, isn't she?
And you didn't like her.
I didn't like, but I did
her.
say, I was like, I think she might grow on me, but I just really like her. She's just like, she doesn't say much, but when she does, it's like she just
bang.
interrupts with like, done.
Yeah,
it's like,
facts. Bang. And it's absolutely right, isn't it? Like, it's right though. If it's when you're out, this is what I mean about real life, and you're going to go for a weekend, like Hendo or something, makes whatever, and he can't stay faithful in a weekend, because that is what it is. It's 3 days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jackson, fuck off. I don't like you.
Me neither. This is another queen one. So not a boss queen, but just being a queen.
Okay.
Being a queen and making it a priority to tell people that she doesn't need a man. Obviously no woman needs a man and vice versa, but making it a priority to tell people that you're independent is just cringy as fuck and gives me the ick. Being a queen just screams toxic and I can't stand it.
Yeah. And do you know what? I've seen like girls on TikTok, they're like, I'm like financially secure, blah blah, and I'm like, but are you mentally secure? Like, are you okay? Like, I just feel like, and I feel like, but we're in a day and age now where I feel like women have to tell men that they're fucking independent.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
The word queen is fine. Like, my gay friend Lorna, she calls me queen all the time. Like, literally, that's like babe. It's like, hey queen, how you doing? And I love that. It's so funny. Yeah. But this is like...
something different else,
This is a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And I agree, every woman is a queen. You are a queen in your own fucking story. Yeah. Don't let a fucking man tell you
who's a
queen
doesn't have to tell someone that she's a queen.
No.
I think that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with that.
You should just be able to see my crown sparkling. And be fine.
You know, we see your crown. You don't need to like go, oh look, I got a crown. You know what I mean?
It's just probably the one that's like trying to open a jam jar and she can't. And she's
then
like,
she rings like,
damn it, I can't ask anyone for help because I've told everyone that I'm
independent. Yeah. But then some of the women that I see they're like, I'm independent, but look what daddy bought me. And I'm like, it's not fucking independent, fam. When you're paying your rent and your bill, especially electricity and fucking gas at the minute, you are independent.
Yes, then you are, absolutely.
Yeah.
Long toenails, French manicure type that she could climb a telephone pole like a cat.
Oh my god. Where the fuck do they find these people? Seriously.
Because I have never, I'm getting my nails done next week. I haven't had them done in ages.
I need to back on.
I wouldn't have anyone touch my feet. Oh my god, I'd feel so bad. I mean, my feet are fine.
I don't like people touching
my feet. Hobbit-like.
Yeah, I'm mine, but I don't like, no, like, keep your hands to your fucking self.
I can't imagine just sat there and just letting some poor woman manicure my feet.
For like a tenner.
Yeah, I can't. Poor... Anyway, just poor people, I couldn't. And long toenails as well, French manicured toenails. climbing a telephone pole
like a cat. I just pictured Gus then with like your cat with a French manicure.
Like acrylics on or something.
Yeah.
I can't stand like the acrylics like this.
How do you? I mean, I have acrylics. I have them like I have white, don't I? White tip, and I have them like low because I've got the kids. But there is women it's like out here, like jewellery on, and they've got kids. I'm like, I can't even put my fucking hair up with them.
I find them because obviously my nails are just like this. I'll literally have my acrylics to like
I
literally have them so low.
Yeah.
And even then sometimes I'm just like, because you're not used to it. It's like really annoying.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that when they're so low?
They're like here and they're like typing, or and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
Clickety clack, bad bitches.
It's like though, isn't it? Yeah. But I mean, all fair play to you, but I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
With the massive.
I don't. Oh, fair play to me. Oh, I thought you said like me. I was like, no, I don't. Absolutely not.
I think I've got some more.
While you're finding them, I'll just give you my icks. I don't know where I wrote them down. Oh yeah, here. Oh, my friend Emmy said, nervousness when ordering food or just in general. Coming from the girl with anxiety, by the way, who's nervous about anything. But I find that quite funny. But yeah.
Like when you stutter, it's just fucking awful, isn't it?
It's always the same as the other one we said when like you say, oh, can I have the
bill? Yeah, and they like completely fucking ignore. Yeah.
But Matt does this. He'll get all weird sometimes. Like say we're ordering a takeaway, and he's like, "Can you do it?" And I'm like,
Get
lost. You're 6'6".
Yeah.
And like order the takeaway.
Yeah.
And he'll get all weird about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Icky.
Matt, you're a fucking ick. People who get the huff because I haven't texted them back in a couple of hours. This is me.
I do this.
I'm just busy sometimes. Who has the time for all that strock throwing? Isn't it just the biggest red flag when someone you've been talking to for say a day demands every minute of your attention? If you do this, you deserve literal crumbs.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
I find it weird.
It's clingy.
Yeah. But then sometimes I do that to my mates. Like someone will text me or they'll ring me and I think, fuck, I'll ring back in a minute. But because I've got the kids, I have 4 children under the age of 4. Like I'm busy.
Yeah.
And you're guaranteed that they want something at that specific time. So I can't answer or I can't text back.
I think the rule should be, and for like most of my friends, this is like what it's like. I'll text whatever, message on WhatsApp. I'll give essays of what I'm doing in that day. But if they don't reply, it's fine. Like they'll just come to it and reply to me in 2 days, and they'll go, "Oh, sorry, X, Y, and Z." I'm like, it's okay.
He wants in.
It's like you just get back to it when you can. There shouldn't.
Do you know what I find is an ick for me? When someone reads your messages, doesn't reply back, but is constantly online. I'm just like,
who's ahead of me?
So I'm
like,
block, delete.
Yeah. So what's going on? I hate that. My brother does that to me all the time.
But he's allowed to use your brother.
Oh, no.
What I can't. I think that's all the icks that.
He's got a girlfriend though, so it's not like he's like just with all these girls.
Yeah. Maybe he just doesn't
trying to keep
much.
Probably not. No. But
that's all I've got.
Low maintenance friends, low maintenance.
Girlfriend.
I mean, God, Matt must drive him up the wall because obviously I'm at home and like I'll be doing whatever throughout the day and I'm literally like, oh, did this, did that. Like I update him on everything. He obviously can't respond because he's at work, and then he'll send me like a long voice note like replying in the day.
Yeah.
But he doesn't find it annoying because I'm not then going, why haven't you responded? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's the messages. It's like more the demanding to be like
the centre of attention.
Yeah.
Like I got shit to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I said about wearing flip flops.
Yeah.
Another one is when men say they're an alpha. An alpha male.
Oh my God! Let's talk about Andrew Tate.
Oh God. Okay.
He is a fucking ick to me. I appreciate he is a billionaire and fair play to him. He's a fighter.
Oh, okay.
But he's champion. He's world champion.
Okay.
I've watched some of his fights. He was brilliant. And I'll fucking take my hat off to him. He has earned some and do you know what? The day he made his first million, he told his mum to retire. Amazing. But the fact that he's like got like 10 birds, but he's got one main chick. But she knows about them all. And the only thing that she says to him is, you're not allowed to sleep in bed with them. You're allowed to have sex with them. And then he said, I was watching an interview, he just fucking irritates me. He was saying, if your girl has to go away for a weekend, that's it, she's blocked and her shit's outside the door. Like, she doesn't need to go away with her friends because she has you. You should be the centre of her world.
I know, it's so chauvinistic and just disgusting. But because Matt was listening to a podcast and they were talking about him on there and he hadn't heard of him before. And so I showed him like a girl I know actually called Cheyenne, and she was on Grilling. Have you watched it?
Yes.
Yeah, I know her.
She is brilliant. I loved her.
And she was on my mental health podcast as well.
Was she?
Yeah.
I follow her now.
She's like a mutual friend, a friend of mine. But yeah, she was on there with him, so I was showing Matt like the clips of him on there, and he was like, turn it off, I can't listen to him anymore.
But that's a man thing, that he makes up that women don't like him because he's successful. But if a bloke, and I know plenty of blokes that are like prick. Yeah, but I've seen like comments like, what an absolute prick. And he has the Hustler University where he shows people how to make money, and it does work. Fair play to him. But he just sees women. He doesn't call them women. He calls them bitches. Like, how fucking degrading. Like, feel dirty, man.
But I don't know whether... I was saying this to... I think I mentioned it to you as well. That he comes across as like he's doing it for attention. Like, I don't even think that he believes what he's saying. I think it's just all like a bit of an act. Yeah. To get more like views and more popular.
Someone was a woman was interviewing her. It might have been Cheyenne actually, and he was like, "Well, where's your big gay?" Well, that's not what she's fucking in, because he didn't have a respectful answer for it, because she caught him out. That's all he had to come back in.
Yeah,
and that's material things.
Because like, my God,
I just knocked him out. I don't know why he just fucking grinds on me.
Yeah, same. He's horrible. Absolutely disgusting. It's people like him. The chavs that like go down the street in their big loud cars, thinking that everyone's looking at them, going, "Oh my God, that's so cool." It's like, no, we're looking at you to be like, "Shut up, you weirdo." Yeah. Anyway, it's like making my blood pressure go high.
Yeah, and you fucking tape does.
Okay, my last ick is when men, so like usually get ready for bed or something like that, they just got boxers on, fine. But when they'll have like a t-shirt on with no pants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then when you just in there.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my God, no.
Yeah, I just go like, anyway.
It needs to be top off first and then everything else. Yeah. Like, that is just a
Do you know what? I've seen people do this before, and it is just like minging. When people didn't wash their hands after they use the bathroom.
So many people do this.
And I'm like, what are you, like, COVID was real, bruv.
So many people do
And when
that.
they're like, when the NHS is like, wash this way, and I'm like, I was washing my hands before it became popular, fam.
Yeah, that was weird. I mean? It was like, why do you not know?
Ick. See, I told you I was walking it.
It's, when COVID happened, I remember being like, how does no one know how to wash their hands? Surely this was not... Is this why this has happened? This COVID thing's no one's...
Probably.
But I've been in the cinema before where I've like... This has happened multiple times. Yeah. And I'm there like in a cubicle and someone's come in and stuff. And I've gone out and they just go out. They don't wash their hands or anything. I'm thinking...
And I really want to... I just really want to go... Like, wash your hands. It's not there for decoration.
Oh, how embarrassing if you did that. That'd be so funny. That'd be just like...
And that's my last one, I think. Yeah,
that's
really? My last one, yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything else you want to get off your chest?
No, I hate Andrew Tate. I really... He just grinds on me.
When it's chauvinistic, it's piggish. Yeah. It's just disgusting. Like, it's just
I respect him because of how he's made money, and how he treats his mum. But how he treats women, I think is fucking disgusting.
No, and we don't need more of that in the world, do we?
But I think that a lot of men think like him. They just don't say it.
That's why he's so popular.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Because everyone was like, "Oh yeah, like he's the king." Oh, fuck off.
Oh, Queen vibes.
Yeah, it is Queen vibes. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's just reminded me when people say like. When people say, "Oh, my king, my king has come back from the shop and got me," so it's like your man king is on the dole, which is fine. People have to have like benefits. That's not what I'm saying. Before people come at me, it's the fact that they'll make out like
he's got Reebok Classics on. Nothing wrong with Reebok Classics anyway, because I used to wear them back in the day.
I know, this is what I'm saying. I'm not slagging. What I'm saying is, don't say he's a king and he is looking after you financially.
Yeah. Because
he's not.
He isn't. The government is.
He's not.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and it's the most standard stuff. Like, he'll come back with flowers and it'll be like, my king, he's just done, and it's like the Tesco flowers. Like, what are your standards?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
I have got another ick, and this is this is pretty much for, I think, most mums.
Okay.
When you go out without the kids, and they go, oh, where are the kids? And you go, oh, with their dad, and they go, oh, he's watching them for you, is he? Oh. No, he's babysitting. He's got his fucking kids. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it?
I'm just like, no, he's a fucking parent. He's being a parent. That's what he does.
Oh,
I watch it when he goes out. I watch him when he goes in.
Yeah.
Did I say it? Oh my God, sorry, kids. But I watch the kids when he wants to go out, and that's fine. I have my kids 100% of the time because they're my kids. And then you go out like once in like a year. That's generally when I go out once a year.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, oh, they're with their dad, that's amazing. Do you say I'm amazing every time I get up in the night?
It's that, me and Matt were talking about this the other day, how it's such like this misconception, because now it's like the women, that's why, we were talking about like childcare and stuff like that, and about it being so expensive, the woman's expected to stay home, but it's like, actually, it's just, it's both of you, it's equal. Nowadays, it's not just the woman at home if they're like making more money.
And do you know, there's one thing that I don't understand. If you split up, the man, if he drops his kids, that's fine because he's busy working or he's busy fixing himself. But if a woman did that, it would be neglect.
Absent mother, like
neglect,
mental health problems, neglect. Yeah, I'm with you.
And it is, and it's just fucking weird, isn't it? This society that we.
It's been a slow change. I mean, my mum was always the main like breadwinner in the household. She was on loads, like compared to my dad, and like. That was always a bit of a like power struggle sometimes, not like in a bad way, but just because my dad was like a very proud man and he wanted to look after us. So it was like when he'd say things like, oh, you know, we need to save for this or don't spend that, my mum would be like, that's that balance of like, but it's my money kind of like situation. And that is it. I suppose as women are slowly becoming breadwinners and like earning more or equal. Then, because I said to Matt, I was like, if I was earning more than you, you'd be at home with the kids and I'd still be working. But then it's like men that go, I want independent women. No, you don't. Because they don't. They don't. Because I've always been, quite independent with the kids, and even before I had the kids. And when you like, I really love that you're independent. And then slowly, gradually over the years, they're like, well, I need to sort my shit out to be independent. I think what they mean when they say independent is like, I don't want someone clingy, I don't want someone texting me all the time, I want someone with their own life. And then they realise, oh, actually, like,
independent means something.
I'm quite emasculated and stuff.
It's true though, isn't it? Yeah.
Obviously, not all men.
Not all men, obviously.
Quite a lot.
I know, because we're going to get a lot of shit from men, like, oh my God, it's just a woman's podcast.
Yeah, it's...
Like, we know that women are fucking hard work. We know that. We're women.
Psychopaths.
Yeah. And that, by right, that's my right. I can be a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, yeah. That's it from me.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what we're going to do next week. We'll have a talk.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, but make sure you follow us on social media. Instagram is Be Brutally Honest Pod. My Instagram is JodieWN, and yours is just Beck Studridge, isn't it?
Studridge, 1986.
Yeah, I do have it in like the show notes, and then obviously like in the description on YouTube.
Oh, we're on TikTok as well, which is Be Brutally Honest. That's the TikTok as well.
Yeah, because it'd be nice in the future if obviously like we do things like this, or I'd love to do like an advice one where people like ask us advice and stuff, and we've got to give it agony aunts. Yeah. Stuff like that. So yeah, it'd be really cool if you could like get involved. And tell us some stuff. But yeah, okay, we'll see you not next week. Week after.
Yeah.